Yeah, where?
Oh, cool.
Let's go back to
as we do the traditional rider zone. Every year, different rider, and this year I am pleased to welcome world number 3, European number 2, Hard Knocks Bike Racing Zone, NEC Winters in the rider zone. Over to you, Emmy.
I pledge on behalf of all riders at this 2024 BMX British Championships that we will take part in the meeting with honour and integrity and in the spirit of good sportsmanship.
First photo of the 2024 British BMX Championships.
Doing it for the South. The East Anglia duo is Theo Camp.
Talk up the two, Sanders to turn by choose one, choose Alan, again that choose one minute. Took the 2 spots from it, who's equal to the other North spot.
Not really for everyone. Oh, okay. If you're not Derby, don't bother. You're going to get allowed in.
He's out in front.
Right, so Chiziwa taking it to.
He's got the ring on
Father Jacob Anderson has threaded the needle and come out. From Thomas Miller, Kane and Roberts in their route. Momentum down the final straight. Can Gerard make it stick? Drag race to the line. Who's going to get it?
BMX Club.
You can go up if you want.
Just supervising.
Understand here, yeah, much better shot.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, haven't known you that long, really, have I knew within 5 minutes you were the one for me, so I could go on for a bit, but they're rushing us a little bit, so I just wondered if you'd do me the honour of becoming a wife. What do you do? It fits! And she said yes! Thank you. Well done. John Bentley and the future Mrs. Bentley. Yeah. That was a definite yes, wasn't it? Yeah, well done.
Final number 1, the 12-year-old girls are to go. Looking like there's a great gain out of the inside. Got to be Kiss headed for turn number 1. Who's going to pick up the whole stalwart in this class? Here comes Eaton around the outside. Eaton leads in. The current British champion is out front. Who's in there with her in that 2 spot as they come on round? Looking like we've got a 2.3 of Kiss, but look at that for a lead. Warren's in there in 3. That looks like Ward in 4. Bishop's in there in 5. Forsyth in 6. Coppers in 7. And that looks like neither in 8, but Emily Eaton has been shot out of the cannon. She's leading this one out. Down down the final straight, going to retain that 0-1 on the front of the bike. Emily to wrap this one up. Who's going to get the 2? Looks like it was Kiss for that 2 spot, all in 3.
And your British champion, Emily Eaton.
12-year-old boys hit the track for their final. Looking like Douglas got a great game, but Donald is the first front wheel to show, heading for turn number 1. The Midlands lead this one out. Harry Donald's out there in front. That's going to be Miller in there in 2. Who's in 3 and 4? There's a sea and red shirts in the mix. That's going to be Rogers and Howell. Els is in there in 5. Heading into turn number 2 though. It's all about BMXHype.com. It is looking good for Harry Donald at the moment. The European number 3 leads it out. Here comes Ethan Rogers, looking for a way to a top 2 finish. Last straight action. Who's going to get it? Rogers makes his move. It's going to be Donald. Rogers. Here comes Howell from Miller. 1, 2, 3. Miller misses out in 4. Alright, moving on. We have got the 11-year-old.
BMX Hype and whole shot winner, Harry Donald.
An 11-year-old girl heading down the hill. This is for the 0-1, the British Championship. As they go towards turn number 1, Harriet Hyder. Is she going to pick up the whole shot? Yes, she is. She's in there in box. Look who's on her back wheel. Elizabeth Lola Peel from the north. He's going to give it absolutely everything she's got. Coming down the straight. They are elbow to elbow as they approach turn number 2. 3.5 Lauren Keller in there as well. 4.14, that belongs to Sarah Pritchard, but it looks like Harry Tyler on that pure bicycle into the final turn. Here comes Elizabeth Lola Peel. She's going to chase her to the line. She's going to run out of time and room. Tyler takes the title. Elizabeth Lola Peel in there from 2. And Lauren Keller rounding out the top 3.
In first from Pure Bicycles and the whole shot award, Iris Hyder!
11-year-old boys are gorgeous. Timmy on the inside, bottom it on. She crossed the white hand. Joe runs into the turn. It's going to be tight. Bibi just about getting the whole shot. But look at him. There's Gino behind him like Greg's on a Friday afternoon. And there's somebody wants to take that title away from us. Look at the Billions as they come into the turn. Joe Robb stealing it away. Oh, Bibi near his side down. Ronnie Payne in there in 4. Janira in 5. But Joe Robb on that 20.2. Doing it to the southwest. He's going to bring it home. Joe Robb is your British champion. Wow, wow, wow. What a race.
Yeah.
10-year-old girls hit the track for their final. Egan's been shot out of the corner in lane number 1. She wants to pick up this 0-1 play, but they're already right there behind her. That looks like East Anglia's Grace Hudak into the turn. Egan, Hudak, Trace. That's your 1, 2, 3 as they bring it back through this second straight. It's all about the north at the moment. Maisie Egan leading this one through. Here comes Grace Hudak now and Trixie Trace. The 7th falls in there as well. That looks like Ellie Pete inside the top 4, being chased out by Mia Kiss on the 7.3, but it is out front, looking good for Maisie Egan, riding out of the north. She wants to add a 0-1 to a collection, heading down the final straight. Egan, Hudak, Trade, that's going to be a 1, 2, 3. 10-year-old boy.
And your winner from Alan's Factory BMX is Maisie Egan.
The 10-year-old boys hit the track, looking like Hemhill's had an absolute charger of the game. He's headed for turn number 1. Where's Benny Jackson? He's in the middle of the pack, heading into the corner. Who's that on the inside? Hemhill leads it out. Who's in there with him, bringing it on through? Looking like we've got Jacob Anderson in that 2 spot, bringing it on round. That is Preston Newmark looking for a podium spot. As it stands, Benny Jackson's up to 4, but it's all about Connor Hemhill, GT Factory, Blackpool and the North taking it to him. Benny Jackson's not done yet though. Looking on the inside of the final turn, gonna make it stick. Hemhill is gonna take the 0-1 down the final straight. Connor Hemhill's your new British champ. Jacob Anderson for 2. Looking like it was Preston Newmark just about hanging on to that podium spot. Perfect lap, Connor Hemhill, well done. Right, moving on.
He won the whole shot. He's won the title. He's Connor Hemhill!
The girls are good, the 9-year-old hitting the track, and that looks like Betty Wills getting knocked out in front of the moment for the top. Holly Bishop is right there next to her as they head towards turn number 1. Moves being made on the inside as well. The North are trying to get involved, and that's going to be Ina Svensson. So as they go in and out of the turn, Bishop has made her move. She's stolen the lead away. Looks like River Henderson. He's in there in 2, and the 7.4 getting involved is Florence Dyson. Dyson's worked her way into that second spot. Holly Bishop looks like she's going to roll away with it as they go in and out of that final turn. Holly Bishop in the yellow and black of East Anglia. She's going to take the win. The W7 becomes the 0-1. Dyson for 2. Henderson for 3. Great lap from Holly Bishop.
Right, this was the race. Holly Bishop, she is your British champion. Halo wheels.
9-year-old boys, they are the fastest kids you will ever see at charging down that first straight towards turn number 1. In and out of the first turn we go. It is the Midlands 1 and 2 rider. Oh, 1, 2 riders going down. An absolute slobber knocker of a crash in that first turn. As they go towards the corner, the old one of Ethan Shaw making it in there at 15.1. Charlie Dowson in there in 2. Henry Times in 3. As they go out of the turn, it looks like Ethan Shaw's going to retain his title. Shaw takes it for the Midlands. The going on 2. Henry Times in 3. Big shout to my boy, Eric Greenwood from USA BMX. I hope he caught that one.
The British champion from Birmingham, NRT and whole shot winner, Ethan Shaw!
Final number 9 and the girls are go. Look at that for a gate out of lane number 1. Phoebe Miller looking to charge towards turn number 1. Whatever she had for breakfast this morning, it was covered in hot sauce. She's going to pick up that whole shot. Who's in there with her? That looks like a rider out of the southwest. Going to be Ella Grant or Lawrence now as they come on round. Both ladies are going through in 2 and 3. Look at the elbows in the back here. That looks like Maisie's eyes are just being shuffled back to 4. It is just 7.2 of Grant in there in 2. There's the 11.2 of Lawrence Snell in 3. That is looking good for Maisie Dyson in 4 as you head into the final turn. But your British champion going to do it too on the bounce. Phoebe Miller from start to finish. No one can get close enough. She's going to take it for East Anglia. The Southwest round up the 2 podium spots with Ella Grant and Lawrence Snell.
Well done, Phoebe Miller! The British champion and whole shot winner.
Here we go. The 8-year-olds are heading for turn number 1. Ethan the Great White's had a great game. He's in the middle of the track at the minute, but Big Hens has been shot out of the cannon. He wants to retain that 0-1 on the front of his bike. Ethan the Great White makes it work in turn number 1, and he's in there in that 2 spot being chased out by one of the riders out of the south. That's got to be Philip Stamanis heading for turn in number 2. The southwest are going through in 4 and 5. One of them is going to be the 1.2 of Elliot Hatch. Yes, he is. He's in there in 4, being chased out by his teammate out of the southwest as Callum Wood in 5. But check him out, Henry Sullivan, known as Big Hens. He's going to take the 8-year-old final right away from start to finish. Ethan the Great White for 2, Philip Stamanis for 3. Another lap, another win for Big Hens, ladies and gents.
And your British champion and whole shot winner. This kid's got the skills to pay the bills. It's Henry Sullivan. Big Hens.
5 to 11 hits the track. The 7-year-old girls are a go. Moore's had a great gate on the inside, but who's that right there with her? Looking like all the Jewish. He's headed for turn number 1. She wants to pick up the whole shot award for the 7-year-old girls final, and I think she's going to manage it. Yes, she does. So it is Jewish out front leading this one out. Who's in there with her? That has got to be the rider out of the north as she head on through Maggie Devine. Riding for sorted race there on the 5.4, but she's got a couple of riders in there behind her. Here comes Mabel Pine, your British champ, with Izzy Moores on the inside. Oh, she dives under. She gets swallowed up in a crash in turn number 2. She's straight back up to her feet with what looks like a bye. They're both got them finishing their lap, but out of the final turn. She's going to run away with this one down the final straight. Who's going to get their 2 spot? Who's going to be the 5.4 with a Mabel Pine in 3.
And from Fast Signatures and the whole shot award and your British champion from Gosport, Paula Jewish.
12-year-old boy, 7-year-old boys hit the track for their final. In final number 12, it is going to be the rider out of the southwest headed for turn number 1. That looks like Joseph Clayton, your current British champion. He's looking to pick up the whole shot. He wants to make it 2 on the bout. Clayton leads it out. Looking like we have got Arno Payne in there behind him. On the 1.4, doing it for the north. Who's the rider out of the Midlands? Getting busy. That's the 1.1 of a rapid. Roman Fairfield is on the inside of the 3.3. That's Teddy Coleman working his way through. But it is out front with your current British champ, Clayton, running away with it. How's the rider out of the north got enough left for him? Arnold Payne doing all he can to close the gap. Gorman's hanging on to a podium spot down the final straight. It is going to be Clayton 2 for 2. Here comes Teddy Coleman with a big charge. Going to need a 2 spot on the right. Right through the final straight on the first one is the 6 and under girls.
Your British champion, whole shot winner. Here he is, Joseph Clayton from PCR.
6 and under girls are go heading down the hill. Let's have a look. He's going to be the first of the turn. Looks like Jagger Hines. He's getting a nose out in front. Hattie McGoldrick in there in 2. Tia Worthington's had an absolute flyer as they go into that first corner. She's in there in 4 at the moment. But the South Region are out from the 2.5. Out of running lead, that is Jagger Hines. Here comes Hattie McGoldrick. She's going to try every which way to get around. No, it's the 1.5, 1.5. Esme Anderson, sorry, Esme in 1, Hattie in 2, Jagger in there in 3, Tia's going well in 4, in and out the turn and down the straight. McGoldrick's got one more chance to make it happen. She's getting ever closer. Looks like she's just going to run out of time. Esme Anderson takes the title. Hattie McGoldrick was 2. Jagger Hines in there in 3. And Tia Worthington rounding up the top 4.
And your winner, your British champion and the whole shot winner, SB Anderson!
600 bringing the thunder as they go down that hill. All riders already getting tangled together. Looks like Oliver Bridle is the man out in front at the moment. Charlie stays in there as well as they head towards turn number 1. The South Riders are queuing up behind him. Jasper Heels, Arthur King, all getting involved. But it's the man from the Southwest out in front of the minute Bridle. One rider's gone down in the turn, and I've got a feeling that was Shelby Yates who hit the deck as they went out of that first corner. 9.2 Oliver Bridle, Jasper Heels in that second spot, Arthur King in there in 3, Seth Houston from the north in 4, Lou and Jamira in 5. But it looks like the title is going to the southwest. Oliver Bridle been absolutely unstoppable all year. Going in the 6 and under, it's actually go there. Right. Let's get it for our little YouTube superstar, Shelby Yates.
And your British champion and whole shot award winner, Oliver Bridle, Exeter!
15 and 55 plus Cruisers all the go. Look at Raymond Reed go for turn number 1. Here comes Big Mid Drop on the outside. Gruffy's going to lead it into the turn. Your current British champion wants to retain that 0-1. Who's in there behind him? Looking like it is going to be the 1.2 of Jai Kemp. Heading towards that second turn. Goff, Kemp out front. Brent Featherstone is better than the rest at the moment. He's in nearing 3. They are queuing up behind him though. That looks like Brown working his way around the outside of the McGraw into 4, but it's all about Big Nick Goff out front at the moment, riding for the Midlands. He's under pressure from Jai Kemp, but he's not going to get close enough. Goff, Kemp, Featherstone, Brown, that's your top 4. Right, moving on.
Crucial BMX National Series winner, whole shot winner, and British champion, Michael Goff!
50 to 54, Cruiser, Alan Hill on the inside, Reedy's in the middle, everybody's having a good go. Timmy Turnbull getting involved as well into that first turn. Hilly picking up the whole shot, but have a look who's chasing him down the straight. That looks like Darren Reedy, you can never count him out. Darren O'Brien in there in that 3 spot, Rich Ellis in 4, Timmy Turnbull in 5, Sykes is in there in 6. But as they go in and out of the turn, he's got more British titles than the royal family on a good day. It's Alan Hill taking the win. Thinks he's already still there with his last straights. Calm down, Alan. We love him for it, really.
Championship title and the whole shot for Pure Bicycles, Alan Hill! He's the GOAT.
45 to 49, Cruisers hit the track. Norman Marcos had a great game, but it is all about Fraser Watson on the inside. He's getting all busy into the turn, and there's a sea of blue shirts in the middle of the mix, but it is going to be Watson leading out. Who's heading in behind him? Trying to be Zoltan Boudet as he bring it on round. Watson, Boudet, spot on. 1, 2, 3, 4 in and out of that second corner. That looks like Alan Boudet in the mix and nearing 5, but heading into the final turn. Out of the Scotland crew, coming on Centurions, and it's Watson leading it. Can Boudet get close to Watson? Boudet, one on, 1, 2, 3. Right, moving on, we are on to the 40 to 44 crew.
From Scotland, BMX Widow Photography, whole shot award winner as well, British champion, Fraser Watson. Well up, Fraser.
40 to 44, Cruiser, Ben Martinez, Kingsley Mears. This is going to be a right old scrap all the way around. Keep your eyes Mia's on the front too. Mia tries to make it up in that first turn. Can't make it stick. Martinez out in front now. From Bolivia to Birmingham. This guy's got it all. In and out of turn number 2. Mears is dropping back just that little bit. Matthew Eaton in there in 3. That looks like Berno in 4. East Anglia are going through in 5. Groves is in there in 7. But there is no stopping Benjamin Martinez taking the title back to the Boom. 40 to 39-year-old cruisers are line.
And the whole shot award and the win, the British champion, Benjamin Martinez! British BMX.
Final 19, the 30-39 cruisers are going. Getting busy on the inside. Lillingston is taking no prisoners and he's looking to pick up the whole shot. Well, that's kept him busy and allowed the current British champ to come right round the outside. Popel, Lillingston, 1 and 2. The Southwest going through inside that top 3 spot. That's going to be the 2.2, sorry, the 6.2. Challenge here. Under pressure from Jack Hudson. In and out of turn number 2. But it's all about the Southwest out front. Of course, the 0-1. Daniel Popel taking it to him. He's going to retain that 0-1. Lillingston for 2. He's going to run out the podium. Moving on, 30+ female cruiser we have got for the South.
But he made the whole shot count. He got round the outside of the Buffalo Gales. Dan Piper! Whole shot and British champion and national champion.
30+ female cruiser, Michelle Stoppel, Sarah J. Nichols, Becca Goals working her way across 2 different lines across the roller of doom into the turn. Stoppel taking the whole shot. Becca Goals in there in 2. Sarah J. Nichols isn't done yet. She's in there in 3. Baxter in 4. It's getting close out the front because Becca Goal is all over the back of Michelle Stoppel. It's going to be a battle royale as they go into that final turn. SJN is just there waiting for a mistake to be made and then she can capitalise. Becky's trying to go underneath Michelle. Stoppel's holding on to it. Michelle Stoppel to the right. Michelle Stoppel is your 30+ female cruiser champion. Becca going to SJN in the 3.
For your whole shot winner and British champion, Michelle Stoppel. By Spikes, UK factory team.
Nine to 12-year-old cruisers hit the track. Parkinson has a great gate. He's got Marco there on his inside. And that looks like the European number 7. Arnold heading for turn number 1. He wants to pick up the whole shot, but it's all about the north. And Freddie Parkinson at the moment, he's picked himself up that whole shot award. Arnold's in there in 2. Weary's Hunter Van der Malion is in the back of the pack at the moment. Got a bit of work to do. That looks like the East Anglian going through as well. That's got to be Adam Arnold inside the top 3. Who's in forward is the 1.4 of Savvy Fox Cooper. Got a bit of work to do, but it is all out front with Freddie Parkinson looking to take home another title down the final straight. Freddie Parkinson, he's going to take the 9 to 12-year-old cruisers British Championship. Oliver Arnold for 2, Adam Arnold in 3. Next for 13 to 14-year-old cruisers for the South, we've got Logan Young. For the North.
For your whole shot winner, British champion, he's a cool dude from the Pro Star, it's Freddie Parkinson.
This one's going to be an absolutely huge battle. Little Cotty nearly made a mess of it in the semi-final. Just scraped his way in. But look at the whole shot. He's pulling in the final here. Little Cotty not so little anymore. Out there in one. The South are all queuing up behind him. 2, 3 and 4. Robin Matter and Alonso getting involved. Jane Kinson's in there as well. As they go into that second turn, Matter and Alonso is chasing down James Cottrell towards the final turn. What is going to happen? Cotty's holding the line. A drag race down the final straight. James Cottrell from the north. Is he going to get it? He holds it for the win. Matter and Alonso in there in 2. McSwitty got the 4. Wow, wow, wow.
And your rab racing whole shot winner and British champion, James Cottrell.
15-16 cruisers hit the track. Around gets a great game, and it looks like he's just about shutting out Simpson. But they're headed for turn number 1, and the 2 Northerners are on the inside. East Anglia go wild. That's got to be Thomas Millar. Millar leads it out for Ron and Simpson queuing up behind him. Here comes Gabe Simpson. He's going to make his stick into turn number 2, and he manages it. What a second straight. That was incredible. Simpson leads it then. Duran into Millar in 3. Here comes JTL Simpson, because he wants a piece of the podium pie. Simpson retains the 0-1. Durant to Gabe just about number 3 on the stride. Wow, wow. 13 to 16-year-old female cruiser we have got lined up.
And this guy, well, somebody should test him for something. I think he had a rocket up his... Anyway, Gabe Simpson. British champion, Pro Start BMX.
13 to 16-year-old cruisers. These are the young ladies, Annalise Carpenter and Cody Harbour. I've watched these 2 girls battle at skill games. They are now battling it out of the British Championships into the turn. Harbour taking the whole shot. The Southwest are out in front. Gavin Carpenter in there in 2. Alexis McCartney is shopping for a position. She's in there in 3 at the minute. As they go towards the corner, Missy Love trying to get involved as well. As they go in and out of that turn. Moving the way through, it is Cody Harbour from Annalise Carpenter. Annalise dives underneath. It's going to be an elbow-to-elbow race down the final straight. Who's going to get another line? Cameron still goes in front. Annalise Carpenter. Cody Harbour in the 2. Alexis McCartney for 3. And he wasn't over until they got to the line. To 29-year-old female cruiser, Lily Jazima in the red of the Midlands, heading down that first straight. She knows this track so well, leads it into the corner. Anna Drew right there behind her in 2. Olivia Firth trying to get involved inside the top 5, but they head towards this second corner, and there is only one rider out front and in control. It is Lily Jazima. Drew under pressure from Mullen. Olivia Firth inside the top 4. Jeske Hemstock in 5, following 96. Trinity coming 7, Hannah Hedges in 8, but Lily Jazima in the red of the Midlands takes the British title. She is the 0-1, and the South went 2 and 3. Right in the final of the afternoon.
One of the smoother laps of the day, Lily Jazima. Team Neighbours.
Here we go, the 17-29-year-old cruisers in the track. Brooks on a great start on the inside. Here comes Stacky right in next to him into the turn. Jake Green round the outside. Green leads it out. Stacks in there in 2. Who's picking up 3? That is Brooks heading on 3. Freddie Carpenter has worked his way into 3. It's Green, Stack, Carpenter. Heavy had a big put on him in that second turn. Brooks is picked up the top 4 spot. Last third action. Green leads it. Last action, Jake Green, Freddie Carpenter to the last straight from Megan. Carpenter takes it. Wow. Absolute chaos in the 17 to 29-year-old cruisers. Absolute banger of a final.
Luke swept up and took the title. Only Cadman Carpenter. British champion, Freddie! Freddie Cadman Carmenter, British champion. Love it. That was a great race. Lots of emotion in that one.